Hello my beautiful lovers, welcome back to my channel. I've got a 4-day gym guide plan for you guys. This ideally should be done across 4 weeks to see any progressive change, because I want you guys to progressively increase your weights during these 4 weeks. For example, if you're doing a dumbbell squat for 5 kilos today, next week I would like you guys to do the dumbbell squat with a 6 kilo dumbbell, so we can see good change and increase in strength towards week 4. But if you do not like doing the same workout over and over again, don't worry, I've got you covered, because I'll be posting workouts every week. So yeah, let's get started with our workout. Today's session is based on our legs and our lower body. We are working the glutes mainly. We are starting off with barbell squats, and then we are moving on to RDLs. Then we have some reverse lunges, and then we are moving on to hip thrust. If you do not know how to do any of these exercises, please do not worry, because I'll be guiding you throughout this workout. After hip thrust, we have leg extensions, and soon after leg extensions, we are finishing off the workout with hamstring curls. So let's get started. Alright guys, we are starting with barbell squats. We're first going to set up the barbell squat on a rack. If you do not know how to set up the barbell squat on a rack, ask one of your trainers in your gym. They will be more than happy to help you. After setting up the bar, step under the bar, positioning it across your upper back, not your neck. Now grip the bar with your hands just outside your shoulders. Lift the bar off the rack by straightening your legs and stepping back a few steps. Stand with your shoulder width apart and toes slightly pointing outwards. From here, all we're going to do is squat back just like a goblet squat, bending your knees and keeping your hips and back straight. Imagine you're sitting into a chair and coming right back up. Lower yourself until your thighs are parallel to the ground, or as low as you can comfortably go. Make sure your knees are not tracking over your toes, and your weight should be on your heels at all times. So make sure your heels are firmly planted on the floor. We are going to do 10 reps into 3 rounds of barbell squats. If the barbell is a bit too heavy for you, you can always do this exercise using the dumbbells. Next, we are moving on to dumbbell Romanian deadlifts, or as we call it, dumbbell RDLs. First, grab a pair of dumbbells, stand with your feet hip width apart, hold the dumbbells right in front of your thighs, palms should be facing your body. From here, keep a small bend in your knees and hinge at your hips, pushing your bum back as you lower the dumbbells down your legs. Make sure you keep the dumbbells close to your shins so you can feel a good stretch on your hamstring. Now lower the dumbbells until you feel the good stretch on your hamstrings, but before your back starts to round. Your torso should be parallel to the ground. From here, push your heels and extend your hips to stand back, bringing the dumbbells back to starting position. Make sure your core is engaged. We are also performing 10 reps in the 3 rounds of dumbbell RDLs. We are going to do 10 reps into 3 rounds of dumbbell RDLs as well. Alright guys, we are moving on to reverse lunges. We are going to perform 10 reps in the 3 rounds of reverse lunges as well. All you're going to do is grab a pair of dumbbells and you're going to stand straight with your feet hip width apart. You can also do this exercise body weight if you are comfortable with it. Now from here, all you're going to do is take a step back with your right foot, landing on the ball of your foot and keeping your heel off the ground. From here, bend both knees and lower your body until your left thigh is parallel to the ground and your right knee is right above the floor. Make sure your front knee is directly above your ankle. From this position, push through your left heel to return to starting position, and you're going to complete the same thing on the opposite leg. We are going to do 5 reps each leg, so make sure your core is engaged and you're not arching your back. We are finally moving on to the final 2 exercises of our lower body session today. We are going to do 10 reps in the 3 rounds of Dumbbell Hip Thrust. First, sit on the ground with your upper back against the bench. You can either use a heavier dumbbell or a light dumbbell, whichever you're comfortable with. Hold it securely on your hips with both hands. Now from here, position yourself, feet flat on the ground, shoulder width apart. Bend your knees so your legs form a 90-degree angle. Your upper back should be firmly pressed against the bench. All you're going to do from here is drive your heels to lift your glutes up towards the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, making sure your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. You should be really feeling a burn in your bum. Hold that position for a second and slowly lower your hips back down to starting position. Make sure you're controlling the movement all the way up and down and avoid overarching your back. Make sure your back is straight. Well done, guys. We are on to our final exercise, which is leg extensions. We've done this exercise before as well. First, find the leg extension machine and adjust the backrest so that your knees are aligned with the machine's pivot point. Place your legs under the padded bar and adjust it so the pad sits right above your ankles. Your knees should be bent at about a 90-degree angle. Grab the handles from the side of the seat to keep yourself stable, and from here, just extend your legs straight out in front of you by lifting the padded bar. Extend your legs fully, but avoid locking your knees at the top and lower it back down to starting position. We are doing 10 reps into 3 rounds of leg extensions as well. Next up, we have hamstring curls on the machine. First, find the machine and adjust the machine so the pad rests right above your ankles. Now lie face down on the machine with your legs fully extended and your knees should be aligned with the machine's pivot point. Grab the handles on the side of the bench to keep yourself stable, and this is your starting point. From here, curl your legs up, bending your knees, bringing the pad towards your bum. Focus on really squeezing your hamstring. Try to bring the pad close as possible to your bum and lower it back down to starting position in a controlled movement. Don't just let the weight drop, control it on the way down as well. Make sure your hips stay down on the bench throughout this exercise to maintain good form and avoid straining your lower back. We are performing 10 reps into 3 rounds of hamstring curls as well. And that's a wrap, my beautiful lovers. Great job on making it through today's lower body workout. Remember, consistency is key, so keep practicing and you'll see progress in no time. Don't forget to stretch and cool down. I will be adding a few more videos onto my YouTube, so make sure you subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Also, leave a comment below and let me know which exercise was your favorite or if you have any questions. Thanks so much for joining me today. Stay strong, stay motivated, and I'll see you in the next video.